Welcome back, everyone. In this short video, I'll be showing you some of the basics for getting started with the Book Creator app for making your insect book. So the Book Creator app is found in self-service if you do not have it already. If you're looking at my screen right now, the app looks like it's a very colorful. It's got a little picture of a book with the scissors. It's the last app listed on my page. It is sort of in the center of the home screen right now. So once you get that downloaded from self-service, if you don't have it already, you'll need to open that up, and that is going to bring you to your page of all your books. You may have some books from last year that you've created. You may not if this is your first time using it. But to get started, in the top right corner, you're going to select New Book, and it's going to give you some options of different book layouts that you can use. I would like you to use Portrait, which is the first option in the Book Creator choices. So if you tap on that and select it, it's going to open up a new book. So here you've got your cover page. As you can see, it's labeled at the top of the page, and you're started with your blank book. In this book, I would like you to have a cover page. And so to add information to your cover page, there's a plus in the top right corner, and you can insert photos. You can take a picture. Maybe you have an insect nearby you right now. You can use pen to write on the pages, and probably the one you're going to use most during this project is to add text. When you add the text, you need to type in what you want on there all first, and then you can adjust the font and the colors and things like that. So I'm just going to real quickly type in 2020 insect book. I'm done. I've got that on there. Now, if you tap on that, you can move it around. If you tap on the eye, then it's going to give you options to adjust the size. You can change it to bold, italics, underline. You can change the font. They've got a long list of fonts to choose from if you want something a little fancier. You also can change the color. We'll go green for Faribault. The background will be the color of your pages. You can adjust that. That's going to be the background of our text box. And also some other layout options, whether you want it centered or aligned to the right. You've got quite a few options to set this up with your text. You also can adjust the pages. So this tab will help you adjust the color of your pages to make it a little more interesting. Once you've got that how you want it, you can always come back and change it again later. This arrow on the right hand side is going to take you to the next page. I would like page 2 to be your table of contents. So we'll insert some text and we'll just write table of contents. The table of contents, if you're not familiar with them in books, that's usually a page near the front of the book that's going to tell you where to find different things. And so it might be a list of your different insects. It might be a list of the insect groups and what page they're going to start on. So if someone was looking in the front of your book and they're like, oh, I wonder if there's any flies in here, you could go ahead and see what page the order Diptera starts on. And on this page, you also can, adjust your settings just like you did on the first page. I'm going to go ahead and put that with no background. I'm going to make my font a little bit smaller so it fits at the top of the page. Drag it where I want it. You can drag things around, and then you can put your list of insects on there. For the rest of this, you really are just focusing on getting one insect per page, with its order, its common name, and its scientific name. And there's examples of this in the sample book that I've got in Schoology from week 1. So you can look at a book that's already finished and you can see how I laid it out. I encourage you to do more to your book than I did with mine. I just made a nice example so you can see what is required. So what I would like you to do today as you're working on this is I would like you to get your cover made. That's going to be your first page. I would like you to get your table of contents made. And then I would like you to just put one of your insect photos on each page. I am not worried right now about identifying with their common names and their scientific names. We'll be working on that more next week, but I do want you to get your book set up with one insect on each page. And if you can, look at the notes from yesterday and try to organize them into their insect orders. So try and group them together with other insects that are in that group. Okay? Once you get those in there, we can do some rearranging of the pages, but it will only allow you to rearrange 2 pages at a time. So here I can see 2 pages. I can move these 2 around to other places by pressing on the Pages button in the top left corner. And if you push and hold on it, they'll start shaking just like the apps do on your iPad or your phone. And then you can rearrange them if you would like. But it is going to take 2 pages at a time to do when you do that. So again, for today, we're not worried about getting the names on there, but let's just get your cover page, your table of contents labeled, and then get your insect photos onto each page. Hopefully this helps, and we'll see you next time.